Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You. Welcome to Our Region's Business with your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, managing across generations, the mysteries of Gen Y, plus a new effort to encourage women in engineering. But first, Our Region's on the cutting edge of research that could one day make Her a reality. You know, Her, the Academy Award nominated film about a guy who falls in love with his computer's operating system. Well, that's true human-machine interaction, and it's the kind of thing that's getting closer and closer to reality right here in our region at Carnegie Mellon University. And now CMU has inked a $10 million 5-year partnership with Yahoo to create a living laboratory for research into machine learning and human-machine interfaces. Well, during the announcement in February, Yahoo chief scientist Brachman said CMU was the perfect choice.
In terms of the subject matter that we care about the most for this collaboration, namely things like machine learning, human-computer interaction, mobile systems, there's incredible stuff going on campus here, and many of our scientists have already been engaged in collaborative research with people here for a long time. Secondly, the quality of the students and faculty at Carnegie Mellon is second to none. And we've already had many years' worth of very significant relationships with people here along many dimensions. This is just in some sense bigger, more ambitious, and a little bit more focused around a dream on the far horizon that we both share.
Tom Mitchell heads the Machine Learning Department at CMU, and Justine Cassell is director of the Human-Computer Interaction Institute at the university. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
So I got to ask you right out of the gate, Her, for folks who've seen the movie, is that the reality? Is that the world we're headed for?
We are certainly headed for a world in which our devices are going to be compelling, that they're going to seem like partners in a lot of what we do.
Good morning, Theodore.
Good morning.
You have a meeting in 5 minutes. You want to try getting out of bed? Get up!
You're too funny.
Now, what kinds of partners? Is it a romantic partner or a work partner? That remains to be seen, but certainly the capabilities of the devices that we have on us every day and that we work with every day are making leaps and bounds in terms of their capabilities.
Well, it already kind of seems like that's happening. If you have an iPhone and you ask Siri questions, you get answers, and it feels like a conversation. Is that kind of where we are in the technology today, Tom?
It's a very thin shadow of what we're going to see in the future. You have to realize cell phones have only really been with us for 6 or 7 years as intelligent devices. And right now they help us with answering immediate questions. In the future, they'll be reading the web and helping us 24 hours a day plan what we're going to do tomorrow, not just answering this minute's questions.
And to really be able to look ahead, understand your needs in a way, and be able to anticipate it in some ways.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, tell me a little bit how this Yahoo partnership fits into being able to move in that direction faster.
This is an extraordinary kind of partnership, one that to my knowledge has never been put together between a university and a cutting-edge corporation like Yahoo. This is a way for us to bring the very smartest researchers across Carnegie Mellon together in building an actual prototype of a working system that will be distributed to initially 1,000 users, many of them at Carnegie Mellon, who will opt into using the system. And that will allow researchers to plug in applications that they're building and get real-time feedback about how well those applications are working and then iterate on them.
Wow. So, and right now, how do you do that? How do you handle it? A few friends in the laboratory or whatever?
That's the best you can do right now, right? If you're a researcher, you really don't have access to the kind of million-user platform that Yahoo can provide. So that's partly what makes this a game changer for us in terms of what kind of research we can do.
And this is a real back and forth exchange too, right? Yahoo people here, Carnegie Mellon researchers and students there. Yeah.
It's one of the most exciting things about this partnership is that we, in many ways, think like many of the researchers at Yahoo. We expect to host them at Carnegie Mellon. We expect to spend time out there. They're very interested, of course, in meeting our students and hopefully attracting them as future Yahoo employees, and that's a big part of this partnership.
So how's the world going to change? I mean, right now I think of Yahoo the way I think of Google. It's primarily a search engine, has a little window there. I type in what I need to know and it gives me the answer. It might talk to me now, but more often than not it's text. Is that the way it's going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
It's going to be different. Right now, you really need to expend a lot of effort into putting in information about exactly what you want and what you mean by what you want. But this mobile device is going to have an agent in the future that's constantly learning about you, passively. You don't need to tell it what you want. It's going to watch your patterns, it's going to watch your partners, it's going to watch the places that you go, and it's going to use all of the sensors available to it to gather information about you in, I should say, a privacy-sensitive way.
Well, I was going to ask you, do I have to be scared about all of this? You saw my eyes widen.
I know, I did. I saw your eyes widen. But in fact, one of the very first pieces of funding that we've handed out is to a very talented young faculty member at Carnegie Mellon who works on what's called usable privacy. You can put in place as many password strength controls as you want, but if people don't use them, they're meaningless. And Jason Hong, this faculty member, works on how to make strong privacy usable, and we're very excited about having him as a part of the project.
Wow, that is really cool. What does it mean to CMU and to the School of Computer? Oh, by the way, happy anniversary. I think it's the 25th anniversary this year of the School of Computer Science at CMU. To the university to be able to have these kinds of partnerships with companies like Yahoo?
It's a wonderful thing for the university, both in terms of opportunities for the students and enabling a new kind of research for us. But the unique opportunity here, as Justine mentioned, is that we can plug into a prototype software interface. We can have 1,000 users to try out what we do. The other side of the opportunity that's unique is this gives us a chance to pull together 15 or 20 different world-class research projects going on independently at the school and put them together into a single, unified, coherent, visible thing. So that's new.
So then you start to bring all the threads together from all over the university. Other things are likely to emerge from a process like that.
Absolutely. Really, really exciting. And we know from having worked with the very talented faculty in the School of Computer Science and beyond that when you bring people together, the results are more than the sum of the parts.
All right, more exciting stuff on the way out there in Oakland, right in the heart of our region. Tom Mitchell, Justine Cassell from CMU. Thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And next up, encouraging women in engineering. Stay with us.